All right, takedown on my first turkey this year for Washington. Um, really hard hunt. So this guy in the morning, I set up. I thought I was in just the perfect spot. I'm on the top of a ridge. He's roosted right below me. I'm set up like 80 yards from him in this nice opening. Perfect setup, I thought. I watched him fly down. He flies down just right along the side of the ridge right in front of me. I thought I'd just soft yelp and he'd just pop right over. And no, he just ridge lined me, and I went up about 2 more times trying to get ahead of him. He just kept following the side of that ridge and just ridge lining me. And I sat there for a while and thought, what should I do? Finally, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make a big run for it. I got up on the road up here and just made about a mile hike or so. It was quite a ways. Just basically got on the whole ridge line, and then this sort of I walked all the way to the top of the draw, and it sort of funnels in here, and there's a nice skidster road just sort of right here. And so I was just hoping. I put the decoy right on the edge of it, sat up behind a nice little berm. Hunting behind berms are nice. Like, a lot of people like to sit. I love laying down there because all it is just the top of your head and your gun right there. But yeah, hunting behind little berms is nice. But yeah, he came up, and I thought he'd come up this skidster road. He actually came up sort of more in the opening there. I tried to call. I had the decoy out, and he was following 2 hens. As soon as I got up here, I put 2 decoys, or as soon as I got up here, I put my decoy out, and it wasn't another 2-3 minutes and 2 hens walk up, which that's a pretty good sign when the hens come by you, because he's gonna follow. And yeah, I thought I could just sort of soft yelp him over to the decoy, but he was not gonna do it. And he just sort of hung out there, and he was just following those hens. It was about a 37-yard shot, which is the furthest I've shot a turkey in a long time. One of the furthest I've ever got one. It was right on that sort of edge of, I was sort of keeping an eye on how far he was, and I sort of had my like range. But yeah, he was right on the edge of that, and about 37 yards. I don't think he would have come any closer either. He was just gonna keep going. Real stubborn bird. Real nice tom. Man, I mean, this thing is heavy. I don't know how much he weighs, but I'll weigh him when I get home. It's probably the heaviest bird I've ever shot. Solid beard. I don't know. Solid, like pushing 10-inch. Really nice beard. And then he's an old bird, that's for sure. He's got one really nice spur. His other spurs broke off. His legs are all beat up from fighting. He's missing a toe. Yeah, really old bird. I don't know how old he is. But he's definitely like a 4 or 5 year old bird. Lived a good life. He was a tough one today, that's for sure. Really tough bird to hunt. And yeah, there was that. I just sort of lucked out. That was almost like an ambush hunt. I just could not get him to budge, and I just lucked out. I made the right call. I mean, I knew this area. I was up here last night, so I mean, I know this area and how it sort of funnels, and yeah, he just luckily just funneled right to me. But yeah, sometimes you get lucky. So turkey hunting just opened. Didn't open till May 5th this year. We had the coronavirus, and our state, Washington, was the only state that didn't allow hunting. Didn't allow fishing, which is absolutely ridiculous, because we are out here in the middle of nowhere with nobody around, you know, and being active and moving around is, you know, it's good for you. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your physical health. You know, the Washington Department of Wildlife really messed up on it. I really am not happy with them. WDFW did not represent us as hunters and fishermen. it really bothered me. They let the state, they let our governor, push him around and didn't represent us. And we felt it was unjust. We pushed Ben Haynes, got a protest started in a group. I joined right on as social media guy and really helped him with that. I helped to organize protests in Moses Lake and Wenatchee, and then we did one in Seattle, which was huge. I went to a protest in Spokane, and the first one was in Tri-Cities. So I went to a total of 4 protests, really helped organize 3, did a lot of social media, a lot of photos and video, submitting stuff to the press, and yeah, between that, like Ben Haynes, really started it. I was sort of a social media guy, and we had a couple other guys, Craig and Mark Antonio, and then just a huge group of people from Washington State that really backed behind us and showed up at these protests, and we got hunting and fishing back. It was disappointing to lose part of that time. Did not feel it was just, but it is back. We're hunting, it's nice to be back out, being able to go turkey hunting. We missed out on half a month, but yeah, we're back out here.